When I see you, the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't control. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they do for the happy people suffering, you downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they do for the happy people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. Give me your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. How will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. Because they're not like you. Now when you tap on it, I feel people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. What a pleasant way to welcome you to the Tuesday's edition of the program on your People's Radio. There are too many things happening in the country. We are told that the current president is about to go to France. If not, he has already left the country. But again, we are hoping to have the update from E-Mansion. We're told His Excellency President Bouaka is expected to go to Paris. Hopefully. On the flip side of issues, there are too many things happening in the country. On today's edition, we'll look into the dismissals by the Liberian president, especially the one that has to do with women pay from the Ministry of Mines and Energy. There are controversial issues surrounding the dismissal of the minister. We are told that women pay was dismissed because he refused to comply with a very shitty deal. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about it. We are told that the man refused to allow certain crooked G attitude to go on in the government. And so because he kept his ground, because he refused to live in accordance with corruption, there was a series of pressure mounting from all angles. And the Liberian president himself could not live to stand and defend integrity. And so he was left with no other option but to dismiss an individual whose duty it was at the moment to ask the Liberian people resources to be kept to ensure that the Liberian people would not be corrupted. We'll talk more about that particular conversation on today's edition. We'll talk more about it. Beyond this particular topic, there are other issues we're going to be talking about today on the platform. JMB's son visited the country, specifically the southeastern part of our country. Something very, very, very funny happened there on his tour. We're going to be talking about it in brief. Briefly, we're going to talk about it.
I want to ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want.
And so with all of the issues happening in the country, with you being there, we are here. It's going to be a wonderful conversation today here on 87.9. Almost all of the issues happening in the country will be touched on today's edition. All of the major political issues, rather. For those of you who keep playing the cash giveaway, remember that the code remains the same. Play by dialing *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances are to win for yourself some money. And so we are here with $50 Liberian. You stand a chance to win 5,000. I'm hoping that we will be able to give that money on the platform very, very shortly. That is going to be done. The more you play, the better your chances are. Star 255 star 1 hatch. Until then, let's take a break to be right back after a few words from our sponsor, Crime Stoppers Liberia, and other partners.
Have the source of vigilante justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, we want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. Orange, Gare, Alexa, good afternoon, welcome. What is from Orange? Quickly before we go to our topic.
I just started with Mr. Orange Gare. What's up, Orange? Okay, so I would like to say hello to all of you. Since my boss is putting me in rush, I'm just going to talk about Orange Liberia for a little bit. So Orange Liberia still has the Mecca Wave, Orange Money Mecca Wave Phase 2, and customers, agents, and merchants stand a chance to win weekly 100,000 Liberian dollars, and the grand prize is in December, 1 million Liberian dollars. So for customers, make sure you send money from your account to someone else's account using Orange Money. Also withdraw money, and just do different transactions. For merchants, you have to do up to 50 transactions as well. And for agents, make sure you withdraw. People should do transactions with you where you're going to withdraw money up to 10 a day and stand a chance to win $100,000 weekly. And the grand prize is obviously 1 million. Now, Orange Liberia has something new, and this one is called Orange Liberia Exports Tournament. So this is happening today. I think it has already started at the Stella Maris Polytechnic University. This we're going to have two winners. The first winner is going to have 1,000 US dollars and all expense trip to Casablanca, sponsored by Orange Liberia. Second winner is going to walk away with 500 USD, and just continue to do what you can do to be a part of Orange Money or Orange Liberia's different competitions and the different prices as well. Flybox Biota is still on sale, $69. So purchase that to get an amazing deal on your internet package at your office, your home, or wherever you are. Still on the Max 8 LR, there's an ongoing Max 8 extravaganza on Max 8. $2 for 1.8 gig, and then you have extra 3 days as well to browse. So that's it.
Okay. So quickly, we're going to be running through the rest of it here on the platform. My name is Kai. Alexa is also here. Keep playing. Die star 255 star 1 hatch. The more you play, the better your chances are. This is particularly and only for Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money users. The more you play, the better your chances are. Star 255 star 1 hatch. We are hoping to pay you as much as we can on the platform. And those of you who are currently playing, you stand a chance to win the money and also the rice. Like I said, on today, we saw most of the rice individuals coming to the station to collect their rice. Those who won the rice during the course of the weekend. And so we are also in the business. We are also in the business of giving you additional resources and rise on the platform. So yeah, that's what it is. So we're about to go to have the first we're about to start the conversation. So I'm hoping that we'll pay people some money quickly, please. So double up if you are not there, double up. Let's make some money. The more you play, the better your chances are. It is just 50 Liberian dollars, 50 LD. 5,000 LD, you can win 10,000. And by the time that process is on, we're going to go to the winners box and see if we can call a few of those who will be winning. If not one, two, or three, maybe we'll be able to call them. But those who we can call them, while the rest of the other winners automatically will receive their money debited on their account. So that's what it is, just 50 LD. So when you even get 500 LD, it means you can play 10 times. When you have 250 LD, you can play 5 times. The more you play, the better your chances are to win for yourself some money. Now we're gonna go on all of the other, we're gonna go to the other topics, Alexa. But I want the Liberian people to listen to this video. I mean, because they will not have the chance to watch it properly. So I want the people to listen to the audio from this particular video. So how you call this thing? Okay, how you call him rather? JMB's son, a young influential he who has been very, very influential in the Joe Bwaka's branding. He's an influencer right now. JMB's son has been going across the country to showcase the projects, according to him, that President Bwaka and his Unity Party government will be executing, or better still, started executing. Now, what he encountered across the country, based on what we know, is the fact that he did not see much of projects that he needed to have, brought to us as a people, because almost all of the places he went to, by the time you won't put the camera on it, the community intelligence say, "Excuse me, my man, the project that either Ellen started it or that Joey started the project." So it was kind of difficult to actually know what kind of project he was going to showcase across the country, particularly from the President Bwaka's angle. So he went all across the country until he was able to go to Riverside County, between Sino and Riverside County. So in that area, the man went and he saw the people suffering and putting their cars. And I want to play this. I don't know if Chris already left. I wish Chris could come and put this video on the screen. Okay, I wish Chris could come and put this video on the screen. So he went between Sino and Riverside, Alexa. He saw the people in the mud. The people struggling in the mud, struggling to push their cars. In fact, they were using shovels to dig the road. And all of a sudden, this man is there telling the people the government's still doing well. When the people putting their cars in the mud, initially we were saying this issue of 90 days, 100 days, or no car with hitch, it was a fiasco. The government would try to clean 1 or 2 kilometers and whatever the case is, but it will not automatically mean they can solve the problem across the country. It was something that was not practical. We said it and they said we're lying. So the good thing was Mo Ali then, Bwaka Jaliba then, Stephen Johnson then put money together. They gave it to JMB son to go on a candid tour to appreciate the president. He did not even complete all of the counties right in Riverside County to grab him. And the rest of it is available. So I want you to take a time to listen. I'm hoping that Chris will come to put this on the screen. So take a time and listen to the interaction between he and the people who were in the mud. The funny part of it, he was threatening the people and telling them, the video where you're taking, if I see the video on Facebook, you will know. And I was like, what manner of arrogance and sheer stupidity is this?
The audacity.
Yeah, the nerves, the gusto, like the Nigerians will say, to look at Liberians and look at other people and say, I'm gonna see the video on Facebook, y'all will know.
Like, who are you?
Who are you, by the way?
To even tell someone what
that's the concern. Who are you, by the way? To look at somebody and say, if I see the video on Facebook, y'all will know. Your pa promised the Liberian people that no car will hit. Good. He was able to maintain between Nimba, and Granji there. And the reason why it is done is because a company that George Weah and the CDC contracted to do the road between Saklepie and Tapeta, that company is on the road. The company doing the job that was paid for by the previous administration. So obviously that part of the road will be clear. It will be maintained. it will be maintained. So there was no argument about it. So when you reach to how you call this place, Sino, between Sino and River says, oh, hell broke loose. People pushing their cars, they're suffering. The other man said they spent 2 days to the place. And all he could do was, also, Alexa, the next thing he said was, that we don't want to say on we put in truck. That we don't want to say on we put in. I could come play the video, but he said that
It's really funny.
the man said, we don't want to say on we put in truck on the road.
Like, really?
Yeah. We don't want to say on we bringing BB truck here. And I was like,
So how does he expect?
no, thank you. Where the trucks would pass?
Where do the trucks pass?
Should the truck start flying? Should the truck start, passing on the Atlantic Ocean? Man, that was so funny. But I mean, I just tried to play this. We're not dignifying it. I just tried to play it for the comedy in it, the comedy and the nerves to look at people and say, if I see the video on Facebook, immoral, you will know. I want you to listen and enjoy yourselves.
You see, this is not Grand Crew. That they picture here, they can be posted on the internet and say that Grand Crew, that River say we in here, and not Grand Crew. This side, you see the truck right here. They play with bad. They people not let it be appreciated in this country. All of them saying it. And nobody now living in this time here. Y'all be honest. Car used to park in the past government. You used to.
We are saying that he said we are BG car on here.
But good. Don't because the people talk on the corner. Hey, job is funny away be there. I'm a see the picture. Wait,
Oh, so let's know. So the guy argument was the past government, the president used to be bad. It wasn't no. And not about whether the president used to be bad or not. You said, your pa said, because he said in JB song, right? So your pa JB said to us, he told us that in 100 days, car will not hit on the road. And that's what we expected. So long as we tell you, so he got vexed and he said, I want me putting truck on the road whole day. And I'm going to see the video on Facebook, then the video ended. I want you to take your time to listen again. Alexa, this is it.
What is he going to do?
Like you watching the thing for the first time, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't really follow.
All right. Okay. So come and listen to it.
all of them saying it. And nobody now living in this time here. Y'all be honest. Car used to park in the past government. You used to.
We are saying that he said we are BG car on here.
But good. Don't because the people talk on the corner.
So when the boy was at he said, your regime say car on here. He said, yeah. He said, you're putting BB truck on the road now. Oh, you vest? So why the trucks will pass to your home in your living room or to President Bwaka yard? I pay trucks will pack. How do you expect people to get their goods to other places?
This country is
We should grab all the trucks rainy season.
Yeah.
and jail all the trucks. Would you put all the trucks in jail rainy season? You think that what they call maintaining the road? The other government used to suffer to maintain the road. Ellen used to suffer to maintain the road. We have suffered to maintain the road. But trucks will always pass. Why you say people we put in truck, but put truck in jail? Then the most difficult part here when they were talking the citizens that he expected to be clapping for Joe Bugger. He said, "Low boy, you don't bring that nonsense to all."
You know what you told us?
They can't say hitching, and you told us that in 100 days these things will not happen. So what you want us to be clapping for? Where he could not get the cheering squad, to do all of the praise and worship.
Go angry.
Oh, Baba got vexed. The man started warning a cherry where you can be feeding every day.
All of them saying it. And nobody now living in this time here. Y'all be honest. Car used to park in the past government. You used to.
We are saying that he said we are BG car on here.
But good. Don't because the people talk on the corner. Hey, job is. But good. Don't because the people talk on the corner. Hey, job is funny away be there. I'm a see the picture. Wait,
What is he gonna do?
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna see the picture on, but JMB son.
Like, what is he gonna do?
No, that JMB son, that Joe Bugger son. So he said, I'm gonna see the picture on Facebook. For real?
I don't even follow what he does.
Oh my God,
Like,
this is crazy. really crazy. I'm gonna see the picture on Facebook. And look, the man had the nerves to show a finger in the people face. I'm gonna see the picture on
like
Facebook.
when he was threatening them.
Threatening them. Look, that's very crazy. You don't do that to this country, right? You have the right to go and support your Joe Bwaka, to support
course.
his agenda. but you do not have the right to tell other people what to think and what to feel, what to say.
You cannot force a particular reaction of people.
No, and the most disgusting part, Alexa, is the fact that the guys were all in the mud, stalled, pushing the vehicles from the mud. Other men are using shovel to remove the mud from the road. Yet and still, you want a man who holding shovel and their feet in the mud to keep telling you that Joe Biden doing well on the road. Come on, yeah, stop it. And I have said this thing repeatedly, and I will continue to say, like I'm about to say today. There is this argument the guys are pushing in the southeast. Oh, the roads are not bad, and this. That's good. Oh, we used to pass. How to call? We used to pass through Aracos. Where did you use to pass? The guys used to travel from Ganta to Saniquele, Alexa, to Logatuo to Aracos, then they bug through Taboo and come to Maryland. That's true. Why? The road was terrible. The rain used to disturb. Contractors were on the road while they are doing the contract. And at that time, the government did not see it prudent to stop trucks, like the United Party was successful in doing. The government did not see it prudent to stop trucks from plying that road. Even if that decision had come up, there would have been resistance. People would have said, "Oh no, you don't do the." But forget about the good conversation. But the Ganta to Saniquele to Logatuo road that enhanced that Aracos journey. If that road was never paved with quota, you wouldn't have used it. The whole country would have been compelled to use the Ganta, Tapeta, Toastan, Dredju, Fishtan, Kawaken, corridor. They would have been forced to use that particular corridor. And don't go to the southeast and keep talking. Oh, we don't want facing the southeast road. You're not facing no road. You are greater in the road. You are greater in the southeastern road. Why are you not focusing on the Lofa Kanda road? Because they know 100% that when the former president was head of state, he decided not to focus more on the southeast road. Not because he doesn't love the southeast, but because he didn't want to be seen as a southeastern president. That was the propaganda. What he was afraid of is what the guys are using today. Look, if George Weah has said the money we sort of use between Ganta to Saniquele, let's take it from there and use it between Zreju to Toasttown. Alexa? The one we sort of use between Saniquele to Logatuo, let's use it between Toasttown to Tabeta. If he has said that, the whole country is going to say, oh, that's true. The men come in the southeast and just putting all the money in the southeast. If we have said the road from Zreju to Kelibo Kaweken, let cancel the road from Banga to Salae. The quota will put from Banga to Salae. Let cancel it and do the road between Zreju to Kelibo Kaweken. All of you in the country, most of you in the country would have been the one to say, oh, Jawia, because he came in the southeast, so he's spending all the money in the southeast. So the man said, no, although I came for Grand Crew, I'm a southeastern president, but the road between Banga to Lofa, it needs attention. I got to go and start the pavement. And from the day Jawia left the road to Salae, entering Salae, the quota, 2 years now, Joe Biden put 1 kilo of quota. I said, go to the road construction company and put quota in the kilo cup. Then you put it on the ground, you shower the road. 1 kilo cup of quota. Joe Biden from the place Georgia left the Lower County road pavement, Biden ain't touch it yet. So it should tell you that all he's onto is just politics, pure politics. If we are saying I will not do the road from Banga to Salae, the whole country going to be the one, oh yeah, because you come in the southeast and the way you carrying the road there. And more so, before we could become president, Alexa, Ganta to Sacré-Pierre had no quota. Sacré-Pierre to Tabeta had no contract, no quota. How do you expect George Weah to take quota to the southeast if he doesn't start from Nimba? No, before we could come to power, the quota from Monrovia stopped Nimba. The quota from Monrovia stopped, how do you call the place? Buchanan. The quota from Monrovia stopped Robertsport. Bomi and beyond, right? Before we could come to power, those were the places quota was stopping. while in power, he took the quota from Ganta towards Saclay and paid for the quota from Saclay to Tabeta. Where that road going? It going Babalu. That road going to the southeast. So the men started paving the southeastern road. Oh, because election was coming, the government had to finance election. The government also had to lower other money to do different things, for which the project got slowed down and so forth. And election finished, Joe Baka go put mission on the greater A. That's why you won't be making be more around or making innovation on the southeastern road. Put quota there, then we know what's up. And the quota we're talking about is not the quota that we are paid for between Saclay to Tabeta. No, that's not a quota we're talking about. We're talking about a quota project that you will negotiate from breath. In that company where we are already paid, we already started hauling their quota material in the country, and they start doing their work right now. You want own? No, don't own it. If you know the party government is very strong and very serious about owning the Southeastern Road project, let them tell us how many kilometers of roads they've negotiated, finalized, and a water contract, to contract us for. The road between Ganda to Saclay up to Tabeta, let them post the contract and see who signed it. And see whose signature on it. Let the company provide all of the checks and see who paid. And see which regime paid the money. Then you go sit down in River Cess. The people can't hissing, they're feeling bad. And you sit down there and say, hey, GMB on. Let me see the mod picture on Facebook. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? You're making people in the southeast. And it's good at this radio station. There are people relaying us from the southeastern part of our country. Let them know. And we will soon start to go to the southeast in the coming days to provide the clarity. These same people gang up against Georgia only because Georgia has Summer 12 from Maryland, Eugene Nawe from Grand Crew, Winston Tabe from Grand Crew, Padasuru from Grand Crew, Alosa Taru from Grand Jida. We have people from 6 counties in the government. They say, oh, the Eastern Liberia is inclusive of 6 different counties. 6. These same people who say we are abandoning the southeast, where they won't complaining. Oh, why you go put the most of the people there from the southeast are 6 counties, 6 out of 15. That joke there. You have issue with it. Today they are quiet. Today they sit down. President Baka got over 13 officials from Foya alone. Now even when the whole over can. So when we pull over together, you got almost 16. He won't be there. Almost 5 different won't be there sitting at the LTA. Immigration bossman, low fat.
You have a lot of
Minister of Finance, low fat. Central Bank Governor, low fat. What be thinking about it? Jala, low fat. The whole government, you got almost 13 different Lovians in the government sitting now. One county. It was a bad thing for we had to have gotten majority of his officials from a whole region, but it is not a crime for Joe Baka to get over 13 senior officials from one county. Then imagine if we has said, and I want to do the road from Banga towards Salai. I want to focus on the southeastern road. Y'all going to roast him here. Y'all going to roast him here in the country. Y'all going to roast him. All that because we are in that planet talking politics, to be defending himself. Ganta to Sonny Kwele. Nimbayans no. Senator Prince Johnson may so rest in peace. He personally begged President Weah for that project. He personally begged for it. President Weah said, Papa, we will do it. What we'll do is that the money ArcelorMittal giving to the government, instead of us spending on different things, we'll use that money to build a road from Ganta to Saclay, from Saclay to look at to a border. Government will put some more money there, and our partners will also put some more money there. We'll do it. Lanko, from the time Lanko, Ganta to Sonny Kwele had never had quota that job we are making happen. Now, if we are said, look, I'm from Lamco, and I'm from Yekepa. Let me go. They stretch a road from Ganta to Yekepa all the way to Lokatuo. Let me stretch it and go towards Kelibo Kawaken. All of them we in the country are going to be there. Oh, Joe, we had a travel list, this and that. You go take one yellow machine, you greater road, and car them passing. That's why people will not hear. They all fully labor go. You start threatening people, say, when you post the mod video, you see. Let me catch you post the mod video. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? And you got to make him big more. Okay, granted. When you came to power, when President Biden was inaugurated president of this country on January 22, what was his job, Alexa? You know, to be president of where? Republic of Liberia. Where is the southeast? Is southeastern Liberia not part of Liberia? Now you go carry machine in the southeast and you making it out of news? Now you go carry machine in the southeast, you make it out of news? When you want boast about greater role in the southeast, we can also show to you that president we are carrying quota to Lofa, cross the Lofa bridge. The quota cross the Lofa bridge, Alexa, and you saw it. It's very yeah, the quota cross the Lofa bridge, the bridge between Bon County and Lofa, you cross it. And you talking about who made intervention in the other person area? Then you should be telling President we are thank you because why President Baka is doing that just washing of the thing. Put quota on it, we know say you serious. Pave the road, we know you serious. The current pavement you are doing between Sacred Pier to Tabata is a project that was finalized, negotiated, lobbied for, contracts awarded by the previous administration. What you want to talk about here? Roland Gideon said from Polywood Ministry, the mayor admitted he didn't lie. Because you know that's something you can lie on. He admitted. Tell the boy go sit down for them to go. I don't want to that one. He go sit down. He start telling people say you post the video. You will know what you want to. That's one of the reasons some leaders can become so tribalistic. The same thing president we are afraid of. The same thing you are afraid of. Say, Lord, you know what? You people are my people. Not that I don't love you, but if I choose to pave the whole road and just focus on it, they will get issues. They will have issues. They will have issues. They will have issues. Johnsonville all the way to Johnsonville Turning Point, Puebla Road, Puebla all the way the Mount Barkley, all the corridors. And you're gonna say, okay, you know what? Let me just grade all the one and just take the quota straight from Ganta and carry all the way up. If they won't say anything, let them say, y'all gonna roast that man in the tongue. Y'all gonna roast him in the tongue. Just for appointing few group of leaders from 6 different counties, it became problem. 6 counties, people came from there. Y'all made it out of issue. Today, one county alone got over 10, 12 head of entities. But that was not issue. No. That was not problem. But you know, we're not gonna waste our time on it. I just thought to play this thing, Alessa. Alessa says you can't listen to it too much, so
no, I don't follow on a serious note. I don't. So I don't really. I mean, I don't like to make him maybe a topic because I don't really follow his stuff on the social media, and this is the first time I'm actually saying this. And everything you said, I think it is straight to the point. But for me, I'm concerned about just the arrogance. There are ways you're going to talk about your government, whether the progress of your government or not, but there are way you're going to say it, but do not project, that on people just to force a reaction of them. If you go to somewhere and you're saying, oh, this, and the people living there telling you, say, oh, no, not how you're looking, or they're also trying to ask you a question based on what was promised them, then you're threatening them. That's being arrogant.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the part I do not support.
No. You can be doing that.
That's the part I don't support. You can't force anybody to say they agree with the thing you're saying. The people who agree with you.
Okay.
So
the next topic we want to talk about, but while we are on that topic, keep playing *255*1#. When we open up the lines, we allow you to comment on all of the topics. That's why we're not going to stay more time, Alexa. We'll soon start taking calls. Now, the next conversation, yes, we are getting closer to giving somebody money. We are getting closer, so keep playing. *255*1# is the code. The more you play, the better your chances are. Now, let me say this to the people again. Did you follow the e-mansion release yesterday?
Last night.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Last night, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So President Baka dismissed women pay. Carlos Edison Tingba.
Yeah.
The man who I believe got appointed because of how vibrant he was in SOUP. SOUP did a lot of protests against the Weah administration. SOUP was that implementing force for the Council of Patriots under Henry Costa. So SOUP did a lot of great, and when I say great, they did a lot of great disruptive job during the Weah's administration, against the administration rather. And he was the chairman of SOUP. And so political rewards are not in heaven; they're here on earth, bestowed by politicians to be enjoyed by the political beneficiaries. So he was lucky to have had himself appointed by the president to go to the Ministry of Land Mines and Energy. So Carlos Edison Tengbai was also laid off his job. They sacked him. Then they sacked Wilmer P. And all the people were dismissed. This, blah, blah, blah. You care to give your opinion on it on Wilmer P. dismissal? Because
okay, so
Wilmer is one person that we acknowledge.
I saw that you were, I don't want to say you were defending him, but you wrote something in his defense.
Yeah, for renovating.
Yeah,
stuff and so forth.
And I remember, I think it was some part of last year, we talked about how he was doing a great job, especially when it comes to just a perfect facelift of the ministry. We talked about that. And he was also one of the people not so much in the spotlight. We also referenced that he was basically way behind the scenes and just doing his little thing that he was doing.
Good.
So he was not just all over the place talking one show to another. And knowing him, that's someone who, if he wants to be in the spotlight, I'm sure he would have been in it 100%. But yesterday, I would say last night, when I saw, in fact, someone shared the executive mansion's post, and that was how I went there. And people were really asking, like, oh, because what was shared, the president had appointed or nominated a new minister of mines and energy.
Yeah.
So people were like, did Wilmot resign, or was he dismissed? That was like a question, because we did not see anything like that. We did not see any letter. We did not hear from Wilmot as well. So people were actually concerned as well as confused, because they did not know what to think as to whether he has resigned on his own or he was dismissed or whatever the situation was. That was like a major concern. Now, a lot of people came in his defense. A lot of people, that was something that stood up to me in real life.
Good.
A lot of people came in his defense. There are people who have been dismissed. There are people who have been, dropped from the executive mansion after appointed, and some of them were even confirmed by the Senate.
That's right.
People did not react so much as they did, and they're still doing so with Wilmot's own situation. So that was really concerning. I was like, why is everybody just asking, like, Wilmot? And people wrote about his principles. People wrote about maybe he chose integrity, and then boom, came a little update from his wife. And then his wife wrote.
You got it? You want to read what his wife wrote?
Yeah, I think I'll have to go and get it. Just,
go ahead, continue. I will try to find a reader for you.
His wife wrote something. And that was also shared by Julius Jair at a point in time.
Good.
And I want to get it. Okay. So this is exactly what his wife wrote. His wife said, "Thank you for making me a very proud wife. Your children are equally very proud of you."
Okay.
Of course.
That is what his wife said.
That's exactly. Of course. Your God is happy to have a child like you.
Good.
Choosing integrity over wealth.
Choosing integrity over wealth
is the best. His wife.
Wilmer's wife said he chose integrity over money, over riches, over gold, diamond. Go ahead, Alexa.
Choosing integrity over wealth is the best choice any true Christian can make. You are a great statesman, so posterity will judge you kindly. Thank you for your job well done, honey. So this is exactly the message his wife wrote on the social media.
Good.
That's exactly it. So there are different concerns. You wrote something about, people doing this and that, in other words, and people are also writing. So for me, I think I'm looking forward to, I don't know if they're going to launch an investigation, because there's also an accusation. Different people are saying different things. And then you have his wife saying, he chose integrity over wealth, which is a very, very cryptic post, just to understand it a little bit. Maybe
good.
Someone was trying to get him to do something that is not really okay, and then he was like, no, I don't want to do it. And people are also on the other hand saying, oh, he's accused of this. But at the end of the day, I think I'm looking forward to getting the clear information as to what really happened, because Wilmot has not said anything. Since then, his wife wrote, yeah, because she's proud of her husband and all that. And as a wife, I know she knows exactly what happened before her husband was replaced. But I'm looking forward to an investigation if it is needed, if there's anything in the pipeline, because there's a lot of speculation all across the board. So I'm looking forward to an investigation, and I'm looking forward to also listening to Wilman's own side of the story as to what happened, because I know at the end of the day he will say something somehow. But if Wilman chose integrity over wealth, if Wilman was told to go into any shady deals that he refused to do, and hence his replacement, then I don't know where we're going as a country.
Good.
Then that means there's a problem somewhere.
The race.
Exactly. That means there's a problem somewhere.
Obviously.
I'm saying if Wilman was put out, if Wilman was replaced because he couldn't dance to the drum of the devil, so he was like, no, I don't want to be here. I would rather remove myself from this situation, so I would just stay out of it. Then I would say kudos to him for that. I would say hats off to him for that. If that is a situation, then the people who are to answer these different questions, the people who are to, address these different concerns as to whether it is important to work in the interests of Liberians, or it is important to just have your ministers, to have your rescue, missionaries do what you want them to do without considering the country, that's where we're going to draw the line to talk about the major things that are happening and the people who are responsible for the messed up systems we have, even though they promise restructuring the different systems in our country. So I'm just going to stop there.
Okay. So let me take the next 5 to 15 minutes so that we can expose what the president is involved with. Look, we made President Bouaka president of our country, and he is answerable to us, we the Liberian people. The dismissal of women pay is cosmetic, done out of pretense and sheer partiality. And let the people around the president listen to this, and let them send it to him, because they don't allow him play radio. So let him go and rephrase what I'm saying, that his decision to dismiss women pay was done in pretense, not genuine enough to fight corruption. It was done with partiality. And trust me, it is cosmetic, because the optic they're trying to seek is to present a situation as though the government is serious about fighting corruption, when in fact the government is aiding and abetting corruption in the system. Women pay, I have never supported him in any endeavor. We've never crossed paths. He doesn't share the same political ideas that I do share. Look, I am a grassroots individual. I believe in the grassroots movement. That's why I'm affiliating with the president. We have agenda, because that agenda is the grassroots agenda. Yeah, let me slide a bit from the core topic. That agenda is the grassroots agenda. And that's the agenda that will not say who your parents are before giving you free tuition at public university. That agenda is the masses agenda.
No classism.
No, you don't need to be a seditious to go to UL free. That agenda is for the masses. Once you are poor, you cannot afford. The first thing when you go to UL, there is a fundamental issue. I mean, you can't afford the how you call this thing, the private school, the private school fees. 80 to 90% of those who are attending UL are people who cannot afford the private university fees. No argument about it. Maybe that yet 10% will won't attend UL because they love it. Hello? Go on UL campus and go do the survey. Hey, the thing I'm talking is a lot. Deport me, carry me to El Salvador. Then I'll bring the El Salvador criminal to Liberia. Yeah, this, you see what you'll bring some more, you'll bring additional criminals. But what am I saying? I ain't no women for anywhere. What triggered the decision of President Bouaka to have dismissed women pay? What did he do? Okay, since we don't know what he did, there is somebody who lives with him, like Alessa read, his wife. And I'm going to paraphrase. It's better you choose between, I am happy that you decided between wealth and your integrity.
Mhm.
What that is trying to indicate is the fact that Women Pay's dismissal came as a result of his refusal to succumb to immorality, to corruption. It is concerning. It is terribly concerning. And so when I say cosmetic, that is the angle I'm coming from. Then I also mentioned that the decision is also, it was also made from the angle of partiality, one-sided. In the market, we say pick and choose. Why do I say so? Assuming President Bouaka's decision was based on an alleged corrupt act that was committed by Women Pay, why didn't he use similar method to track down others who were deeply connected with corruption? Others who held on to their job until they died. Others who are still holding on to their job in the midst of allegations of corruption. And I'll be very practical about it. The current Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Sarah Beslo Yanti, there is a record to show, there are reports to indicate that she, we're having some technical issue. Just hold on. It will go out with machine on, don't worry. They won't carry the LEC out of business. There are reports to show. If we are still live on the radio, let us know. We are good on Facebook. But if we are still live on the radio, let us know. Please, if you're listening, we are still live on the radio, let us know. Just say when you're on. I want to be sure. If we are still live on the radio, please let us know. We are good on Facebook. We are good on Facebook. If we are good on the radio. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Seriously, I'm okay on the radio. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, here's the thing about it. Sarah Beslo Yanti is on record for bringing a fake Nicotech scholarship program to this country. And let's say how much they were requesting for the charity. 250 or something more than that, $250. Fooling Liberian and Ami Moda decided to go and get money from CTM, the clearing company at the Freeport, for big cars. Two of them bought big Jeeps. Joe Baka made Ami Moda to be suspended Ami Moda. Moda had to resign after the suspension, but Double Jala still kept his car and still kept his job. Today, he is still the LRA boss. And somebody want me to believe that Joe Baka is fighting corruption? When you think all are foolish in this country? Hello? Hello? You think all are foolish in the country? Do you guys think we are all foolish in this country to believe that what is happening is about fighting corruption? It is not. You don't fight corruption partially. Look, one legal professor said, Alexa, that law enforcement is not to be done one-sided. Because fighting law is like treating decency. When you get decency, dysentery rather. When you get dysentery, running stomach, you can run, You know how to run, you got to run your stomach. As you're running, you'll be making it worse. You got to treat it from all angles. If they're managing dysentery, when you hold on the side, boss on the other side, that's how it's looking like.
So you handle it with care.
So you handle it with care and from a holistic perspective. So when you all running stomach, man, on pimple, you got to hold the whole pimple. But you hold the pimple on one side, we lay on the other side. I mean, you're not doing anything correct. You don't fight crime partially. Ami Moda and Double Jala got two, how they call it? Elisa, BB cars. Double Jala to LRA, yeah? Double Jala.
He's still there.
He's still there. They got BB cars. You suspended Ami Moda for it, but Double Jala is still keeping his job. That is not fighting corruption. So nobody should come. That's why I say it is cosmetic. I don't care to know what Women Pay did behind the scene. I don't have the authority to know whether what his wife is saying is actually what transpired. I'm equally not having the authority to know whether President Baka is missing on the basis of corruption. But be as it may, the selective nature of President Baka's fight against corruption is concerning. Two men committed one crime. One man was suspended. It led to his resignation. The other man still keeping the job.
And we asked the president, why did he do that?
Why didn't you suspend Double Jala? And today, nobody is giving us answer.
No answer.
And somebody say we must consider President Baka to be serious in fighting corruption. That how you can play?
He does it when it is convenient.
No, somebody say when somebody died, don't talk about them like true. And that's why we are saying, may your soul rest in peace, Honorable Sylvester Grisby. But Mr. President, you did not even become president of this country. Sylvester Grisby wrote letter in his name as chief of office staff to the incoming president and took $500,000 from NASCOP to do what? To buy you cars, because the cars you campaign with, they were old. So you couldn't wait to get in the office. You couldn't wait to get to the mansion. And that's how November 14 election was held. Around the 17th, they declare him winner of the election, right? From November 17 to January 22. That's less than 2 months.
Like, he couldn't wait.
That's less than 2 months. You could go to one used car garage and say, the used car garage, where yet? My man Dominic even used car garage. You go there and say, oh, look, my man Dominic.
When I officially take office.
Hey, you could go to Dominic and say, my man Dominic, I'm the incoming president. Oh. Even some other president would have gone to Dominic and said, look, I'm here on the authority of the incoming president. Please credit all cars. When you become president, we'll pay you. You would have done so, but no. Sylvester Grisby went to NASCAR. Peace to his arch, may so rest in peace. We sort of talk about dead people. When dead people do something, and we're heading on F, we talk about it. Even though they are gone, but we still talk.
I'm now a believer of don't talk about dead people.
We still talk. Grisby, may his soul rest in peace, went to NASCAR, wrote a communication to NASCAR requesting $500,000 for the incoming president to buy cars. Incoming president, NASCAR 2, provided the money. Oh, that was corruption. What did you do? You brought Grisby and made him Minister of State. What is the status of that fund? We do not know.
Until he died. We kept asking. Until,
What is the status of it? We don't know. And we can go on naming several other corrupt attitudes that have been going on in this country. The Minister of Public Works is on record that he took vehicles from companies that were supposed to be implementing government programs.
And we read that communication here.
He himself said it beyond reading the Alexa. He himself went to the Capitol building and said, we took some vehicles from some of the companies who's going to be doing that. Companies want to get that construction companies.
You're awarding a contract.
You're giving a contract.
And then you're
telling them to buy the Ministry of Public Works vehicles. That's corruption. That's corruption. Oh no, Gideon still holds his job. He is still there at the Ministry of Public Works. What did Women Pay do? We hear say it has been alleged that you're signing funny oil block deals in this country. When Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was in authority, a block, an oil block, the bonus fees that will come to the government of Liberia was around $10 million per a block. We are told that they are currently negotiating for the bonus fees, and they've already done so, by the way. It's been alleged that the bonus fees they are settling for to go to the government account is $1.2 million instead of $10 million. Now, listen to the calculation. When Ellen was here, when they used to do oil blocking, it used to be $10 million as bonus fees for the country per a block of oil. So when they sign 3 blocks of oil, when they get 3 blocks of oil, the bonus for those 3 blocks will be about $30 million. 3 times 10 are 30. We are told that these guys are negotiating, or they negotiated already, and allegedly decided to deposit $1.2 million into government's account as bonus fees. But guess what? Away from the $1.2 million, the LPRA, the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority, it's been alleged that they've requested $400,000 per a signing fee for a block as regulatory fees and other funding for anything. So $400,000 plus $1.2 million, Alexa, that's $1.6 million. $1.6 million from $10 million, how much balance? You know the math. Right? Now, of that one, $5.2345 million will be distributed amongst few group of other officials from president's office to the other one. No, as a sector representative, as an individual from the sector, because the Ministry of Mines and Energy is a part of that whole sector discussion. They said, no, I'm not going to do so. I'm not going to do it. Beyond that, Ministry of Mines and Energy is going to be putting a particular amount of money through the LRA, through the awarding of license fees and so forth. We are being told that Women Pay was pressured to deposit extra money generated. That's what we've been told. It's been alleged that Women Pay was being told, Alexa, that when you get a license fee and you get, maybe, for example, you get $20, put $10 in the other account, then you put $10 in LRA account. Women Pay said, no.
Everything has to go to the right account.
Let it go to LRA. If you want to go take it from there and go do anything with it, that your business, that you get a government.
That's where the problem is from.
That you get a government. License, and I charge her $10, she give to me. Austin mining firm, license, $10, she give to me. Henry Costa mining firm, $50, they give to me. When I put it together, I get $300. Then you're telling me, say, I'm going to take, out of the $300, I'm going to take $200 from there. And let's take $100 to LRA. Yeah, I'll take $200 and pull it in a special account where you get. Then I'm going to take the $100 and go put it in the government account. Why am I going to do that?
No adding up.
Why should I do it? Pay's refusal to allegedly do these things, he was pressured to do behind the scene, led to the removal. So nobody can celebrate it. If this paper was honest about fighting corruption, I just listed several other different instances where he would have acted. Oh, you caught 2 persons stealing corn on your farm. You tell the other man, say, I'll make care of the corn. Then you flock in the other man. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
You're being unfair.
You are being unfair. You are being cosmetic about your fight against crime, against theft.
Both thieves.
So both of them were caught with a corn on the farm. So why are you being selective? The case with Double Jala and Ami Moda today, Ami Moda is jobless. Double Jala still the LRA.
So he's there.
He is still there. Oh, you sack Women Pay because Women Pay refuse to conjugate the verb. Women Pay refuse to keep building up to your personal designated thing that you had. Oh, you think we don't know? We got all the information. It's been alleged that you guys designated a particular fund where Women Pay will be contributing mining licenses and other stuff. And trust me, it has been reported that other entities are in the business of remitting part of their revenue to a specialized account outside of the government consolidated fund. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is not governance. This is not anti-graft measures. Oh, and you're saying a thing, oh, yeah, cool, and thing will be clapping, and celebrating. You mess with the wrong guy. Look, CDC people had issue with me when I said Women Pay is one person who is performing
without any noise.
Thank you. We saw what Women Pay did with the Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy building.
Quietly.
We saw how the man renovated the place and got the place, nicely done. Okay, I don't know what was happening from the mining regulatory, aspect of it. But what we are gathering from this dismissal is scary. It has been alleged that he bought and created one account and told the man, say, man, one more aim, put it one here for all and put it one there for the country. The man said, no, I cannot do it. So when his wife wrote, go back for a wife statement. Go back for a wife statement, Alexa. And so when his wife wrote, Chris, please come and get this machine on for us. When his wife wrote that piece, what did she write?
Thank you for making me a proud wife.
Thank you for making me a proud wife. Other women will say, women put it there. When they get your own, I go fly Ghana or Dubai, I go back. Go ahead.
Your children are equally very proud of you.
Nobody will be calling no behind your children say roll, you're part of roll. No, go ahead.
Of course. Your God is happy to have a child like you.
God is happy that you refuse to put the country money in one crooked account and you just go get the country small peanuts.
Choosing integrity over wealth is the best choice any true Christian can make.
Because anyway you do, women, if you are going to open an account, some kind of way the news will still come out and say one day you open an account, you put plenty money there and your name will spoil. As a woman, I will be shamed too. So thank God that you choose to save your name instead of putting money in that account where when you put it in, at the end of the day, your name will spoil. You choose better name over criminal wealth acquisition. Go ahead.
Yeah, a great statesman saw prosperity with judge you kindly.
Yes. Let him prove us wrong and tell us if the decision to dismiss women was not politically done and done out of sheer partiality. Let him prove us wrong. Duke to the port. King George Cherry. They came King George Cherry and the man said, you're going to get 25,000 to the people. When we interview the people say the rest and all things, we calculate anyway about 2,000 say something. We call now in the country, Joe Baga heard it.
We were on this radio for
Joe Baga heard it. We call now in the country repeatedly. Out of the 25,000, he said you were taking to how you call the place? To King George. The rest and the other materials, when they go put it together, it was somewhere around 2,000 say something. The rest of the $22,000 was misapplied. So how you can fight corruption? When you come to the other people, then you fight it. When you go to the other people, then you leave it. No, don't fool. You will fool the few people who believe in you, who believe in the cosmetic thing you are doing. But you're not going to fool the rest of the country, especially those who are very sane, those of us who are very inclined. You can do that for how long? The worst thing you want to do is to keep playing politics while you have governance to do. What the United Party government is into is to play the propaganda mind game on the Liberian people. I see why they send internal memo to the ministry and agency that I'm a how October pay
it's going to
enter November. You know why? Because you guys have decided to divert the real resources. And you're pumping all the money through LRA for you to go to the consolidated account. Every month we have pay, we have salary. You start begging people for salary. When behind the scene, you guys are allegedly creating dubious means. Oh, we got to hustle, we got to hurry. Oh, LCR Joe, we are men getting plenty. They stay committed to him. We got to hustle, we got to do everything, you know. But man, we got to post more money on the side. You know what? We'll be able to hustle in during the election, and when I win, we'll be able to go back to it and divide and go sit on your position. These are things that are counterproductive to the country, and you still doing it. One more came up. The salary where they get out to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was not enough. She said that I bring for 250. She and her Ghanaian crooked G, you know, company with E. She brought Nicotech.
Up to today, we don't know.
She brought Nicotech. Today. Some sharing the money. Hey, somebody say they call the sharing the quietly on the call and getting the 250 back.
And they didn't even apologize to Liberians for that.
Even when you call the chairman beyond the scene and getting the 250 back to them, you still need to have apologized.
No apology.
And bring Matthew Yiplu back to government, because the same thing Yiplu said, that the same thing you go sacking for. I mean, how do you do life to that, man? And somebody won't tell us that the benefit is probably fighting corruption. That women pay, you go do that into?
It is done when it is convenient.
Women pay had the opportunity to have ran. He had the opportunity to have ran this country when Ellen was president, Alexa. Women pay look in the face of President Salif and say, your son, Robert Salif, is not the person who the Liberian people elected as president. He will not be deciding for us here with that. He held a press conference and dealt with President Salif. That's why I respect him. No, that's why I respect him. Beyond political alignment, that's why I respect him. And I like, how do you want me to be brave to talk to the president? They're not able. The man there with President Salif sufficiently. She was the second president of the republic. There with her. That women pay, you go do that into. You saw how a woman responding. Women pay will respond in your own time. But it has been alleged that two different issues. The NOCA deal. The country is supposed to receive $10 million in the NOCA deal. It has been reported. It is alleged that these guys settled for $1.2 million to go to the country account. That the country will know, say they get for one oil block.
Wow.
But in real sense, $5.5 million will go among few leaders, some in the president's office, and other men will go and quash it. They're on record that $1.2 million to pay for.
Why are you guys doing this?
Because, Alexa, they assured the company Oranto Oil that they deal when you fall in line with it, you'll get your $2.something million cut back. The businessman ain't got time. When you dunking yourself and eat it, businessman, as soon as you dunking yourself, the man will eat you. All he needs is getting a proper document what you want.
So that's all he wants.
For a block, an oil block. So they told the man, look, man, what I do? Let's submit to my calculator. Then we'll understand the calculation very, very, very clear. So you know what we do? Instead of the 10 million, yes, instead of the whole 10 million, yeah, 10 million, we take $1.2 million. Yeah, instead of the 10, we take 1.2. And consider it the company, how they call the country revenue. Then the 1.2, what we're taking up? We take up 0.400, we take up 400,000. Huh? You know what I'm saying? We'll take up the 400,000 and go give the LPRA, Liberal Petroleum Regulatory Authority, for their regulatory fees. So 1.2 plus 0.400, that 1.6. Huh? Then it has been told, it has been reported, allegedly, that of the 1.6, the guys are also allotted 5.5. Well, about 7 to 8 of them will divide. And some share will go to the Capitol building, some share will go to the other places, some share will go to the mansion. So when you add 5.5 to 1.6, you're discussing 7.1 million. Now 7.1 minus 10 That's 2.9. So it means Oranto will get 2.9. And you know, and I think 2.9 will go beyond 8, you know. But Oranto man, who you to operate? Women is saying, according to what we are gathering, it's been alleged that women said no. A few days ago, we issued statement that we'll be paying salary in November.
And now you're saying,
instead of doing the thing the right way, the money will come, they will do the work for the Liberian people that will say we can rescue, and you won't do that. Oh no, we're not doing it. It's been alleged. Women may not say it. He may choose not to say it. Apparently out of respect for President Bouaka. But the women pay that we know who dealt with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, he might talk it. In the coming days, he might say something. The part of number 2, like I said, Minister of Lands Energy, by the time you can't, you say you don't go in Wesua or Barclayville or Kinjaw, you don't go deep go in one swamp, in one claim, you call it mining claim. They give you a mining claim lessons, class A, class B, class C. Each class get one lesson fee. All that's one lesson renewal. What they can be doing across the country. Mountain Energy can generate real money.
Mm-hmm. We
are being told, it's been alleged that all that money they can be collecting, the government told women pay say, man, open the account. When you get the money fee lesson, when you get 300, put 200 on the side and put 100 out to the government. The 200 will come out later operate. Why women say a good you choose integrity over that matter to operate. You say that one hotel or step, you tell the calculator, my man. Tell my own 1.4. My own 2.3. Yeah, you got bring anything. Yeah, what you taking? Bring the Jack Daniels. There's that Boston glasses. The wife said no, choose integrity over loose money. After all, when we're campaigning in 2023, we said we're coming to rescue this country. So you cannot be part of those who will push the country to retrogression when you're supposed to be rescuing it. I want to applaud Honorable Women Pay's wife. I want to applaud the woman. Elisa, not because you woman, but plenty of women will tell her husband say,
get the money.
Get the money. I gotta go to Dubai. I gotta go do BBL. I gotta go do my nails. I got to get the newest and the most decent boutique in town. Plenty of women will encourage their men to steal that money. Woman said, no. You choose integrity over riches. You go sack that kind of man, you think the country will be quiet?
And the way it was done, that's why people were even concerned, though. Like
no suspension, nothing
at all.
You just blew the man off because the man chose to stand his ground.
You just replaced him.
Because he chose no. Unless once you are in government, all the men are in government. By the time all the men who are in government right now, by the time they see e-mansion, by the time the notification pop or say e-mansion posted and they say President Bouaka has nominated, all of them can go check because
you can be replaced anytime.
You don't need to receive the dismissal letter.
No, anytime you get replaced.
As I almost like we are sitting now on Freedom Hub. The woman says, "Yeah, we're going to issue statement and say, beginning tomorrow, Freedom Hub presenter will be Georgia and Clarence Jackson."
Obviously, we're already fired.
Obviously, we're gone.
Obviously.
What do we do here? We're not going to do anything here. Power. That free. We're gone. You don't need to receive it. The only thing you do when you get your little file under the table, they my little small little phone, but you can't take it. I say, I go. Finish, I wrap it. That's what it is. Unceremoniously, you dealt with the man. Ridicule him. For what? Because he stood his ground? Then what kind of corruption are you fighting? Huh? Which corruption are you fighting? What? Which corruption are you fighting? Okay, assuming he was corrupt. Assuming women pay did acts of corruption behind the scene that we do not know. I just cited plenty corrupt instances that happened under this administration. And you, Mr. President, they didn't do a dang thing about it. No, you did not. You didn't do anything about it. But yeah, we are. Pay. How do they call it, Alyssa? A sacrificial lamb?
Sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. Pay.
He's a pawn in the game.
A pawn in the game in the game of chess, in the game of economic how do you call it? Economic manipulation? He's a pawn. Oh, you scapegoating the man? You're using him as a scapegoat now. And, so you can say I'm fighting corruption. Let me name.
And there are people who will say, the fact that you're appointed by the president, you work at the will and pleasure of the president, of course, granted. But what if what the president is saying you should do, or whoever is saying you should do, doesn't go in line with what is to be done?
The will and pleasure theory.
It doesn't mean you should impose.
The will and pleasure theory,
because people continue to misinterpret this whole thing.
The will and pleasure theory is about the president can wake up one morning and say, "My man, go."
Of course, I don't want you to work here. So that could also be your defense.
It is purely different.
That could also be.
It is purely different from you implementing any order.
Nah.
Will and pleasure doesn't mean you go. You can
say you replace
No. Will and pleasure doesn't mean you got to obey any unlawful order.
No, it doesn't mean that. Because a lot of people think
we all work here at the will and pleasure of the CEO. So the CEO wake up one morning and say, Oliver, he said tomorrow when you go to work, juke Nev in your lesser ear.
Not get common sense. You can juke in my ear.
Also because I work at the will and pleasure of open sense, so he say I'm a juke and lesser ear with Nev.
Who's gonna go to prison?
Yeah, I kind of work now. I go juke. No, so I said, Chief, with all due respect, sir, I cannot do it. He said, oh, you cannot do it. He said, yeah. He said, leave my radio station. I said, thank you, sir.
I'm gonna go.
Thank you, sir. No problem, sir.
So you work at the will and pleasure of the president. If the president tells
that's
you,
why it is.
If the president tells you to fire yourself, I mean literally,
to shoot yourself, will you do it?
Shoot yourself with a gun.
You will not do it.
Are you going to do that?
You're not going to do it. So when one said, although I work at the will and pleasure, but what he was being told allegedly to do, he said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna do it, man.
I'm not gonna do it.
And you want to the job take it, man, but I will not put no different money in one small account where we go take. If you begin and go take it and go be smoking in the Philippines with 10 gallons around there. I'm not gonna be supporting any basket.
And I just want to say something a little bit. What's his name? Brandon Samukai.
Yeah, the former defense minister.
Thank you. The thing that happened to him with the AFL money,
that is him unlawful order.
You see,
will and pleasure. Bunny, yeah. The AFL gets more money there. He said, bring it. We won't go buy some car for minister agenda. No money. He said, yes, sir, ma'am.
Ellen Johnson left.
He don't want to be able to prepare. So you gotta be strategic.
Oh yeah, you have.
You gotta be strategic. Women are strategic. Based on what we are learning. Based on what was alleged to have been the order from above, he said, I ain't gonna listen to any no order. I ain't gonna do so. Because you know why? When we signed the agreement with the Liberian people on November 14, 2023, we signed an agreement that would have kept them off corruption. An agreement that would have ensured that their resources will be used for the intended purpose. We didn't sign an agreement where we divide the revenue line into two columns. One for our cigar and our girlfriends, and one for the country. That's not what we signed. No, we didn't sign it. We didn't sign an agreement where we say one bank account for our $10 million homes in Lofa and the other one for the country. No, we didn't sign that agreement. The agreement was never about our children going to the Philippines to celebrate their birthday and one picking who could not go to family hotel and pay for a room in the past 1 year. I mean, how many years? The past 7 years, you could not go to family hotel and pay for your own room. Today, you're sitting in other country with 10 girlfriends around here, 10 girls, and they say, happy birthday, King Bwaka. Tantan Bwaka.
The king is born.
Yeah, the king is born. Bragger, blagger, chubby girl, sling girl, dry, all kind of getting wear big. They want to wear round. They want to wear yellow, blago, super sling. All tap, all 10. The man get it while running on the boat. One person, I'm not going to open no two basket and pour one on the side for your children to be doing plenty of women out of the country while everyone's suffering. You don't tell the job taker. It's been the last. That such defiance is unacceptable in a government of such. And so when you are defiant to the law, to the rule, you pay the consequences of being defiant. Oh, yes. And the good thing is his wife said, we will survive. Regardless of it all, let him take the job. But your integrity is better. It's better to take a job than for you to be putting money somewhere where their son will just be taking it and be passing around with 10 girlfriends all around the place. Why we want one man can do a 10 girlfriend? Anyway, different discussion, different day. Different discussion, different day. But we must stood his ground. And I'm gonna say this to all of you, our people. Chris, you gotta come and do this. I beg you. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. The president will have to demonstrate that he is serious to fight corruption. Please get this on, please. He will have to demonstrate. Yeah, he will have to demonstrate that he's fighting corruption. And it has to be sincerely done. And before we go to the lines quickly, Mamaka ability lie on the yellow machine price. Jeremiah Kung gotta go to China
for extra window shopping. That's about 22 million.
He gotta go back to China and go speak Chinese, Mr. Gio, to the people to reduce the price. And came back and said, "Oh, the price of Mamaka thought not the real price." What is such an individual still doing in the mansion? You attempted to steal from the country. No, you can be arrested for attempted murder, attempted theft. You can be arrested for it, Alexa. Oh, it's a crime. Of course. It's a crime. Oh, you said keep me out there. The Bible who passed away of that grace pay. You yourself saying the NASCAR to go take money.
All these things are done.
I mean, what I mempo BB car susu.
President's convenience.
Yeah, I mean, what I mempo BB car susu. Two of them po BB car susu. You take one person car from there.
One person was affected.
You punish and the other man go to do. So if we are assuming that women pay was corrupt, why only him? Why not go back to the rest of the people? I'm told Sarah Bezo-Yanti is currently in Paris, paving the way for you, President Bouaka, to arrive in Paris ahead of some kind of forum. I know how much you'll bring back, but we're hoping that you'll bring something this time around. Over 18 trips now, you now made nothing you bring back. Different discussion, different day. But what is Sarah Bezo-Yanti still doing in the mansion if you're serious about fighting corruption? This woman brought a book company to the country to defraud poor Liberian citizens.
Imagine how many young people were
pay $250 go Canada
just to advance themselves educationally.
See what QNet in the mansion. QNet why President Boy go do in the mansion. QNet.
And a lot of people went ahead.
Plenty people invested the money. You start keeping the woman to the mansion. What kind of seriousness is that? And you say you won't fight corruption? Yele bagbele. Yele bagbele. Yele bagbele. I ain't gonna say more on it. I ain't gonna say less. But we're gonna go. So let's go, Alexa. Let me try to get it on so that we can take calls. So that we ought to take calls. But that's all I can say.
Are you against corruption or are you against the fact that you're not part of corruption?
Okay.
That's the question.
So we'll leave it right there. Our machine is taking time to boot. So remember, Crime Stopper Liberia is our official sponsor here on 87.9. We are in phone trouble. We gotta buy one more telephone. Yes, this one is damaged. We gotta buy one more telephone. Yeah, it just turned blind. This is concerning. It is saying insert SIM. So that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I don't think this is for us. Here is our phone. Okay, yeah. So *255*1# is the code to continue to play. DJ Steno will come back and give you money. But call us on 0886-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. Those of you outside Liberia, you can join us on +231-886-500-104, +231-886-500-104. All of the topics we've been having, you can call and make your input. Let's go to the lines now and take the first batch of callers. This person, what is the name? Where you join us from?
Yes, good afternoon. This is call from Grand Bassa.
Grand Bassa County, Buchanan or somewhere else?
To be precise, compound number 3, Chihuahua Estate.
Compound number 3, Grand Bassa County. Go ahead from Grand Bassa. Let's hear you.
Thank you for your analysis, me. Let me tell you one thing. The government is broke and the government has no other outside Liberia in the European war to bring money to aid people, so the first thing they could do is to do that oil deal so that they can steal from the Liberian citizens. Our natural resources are going for nothing, and we are not benefiting anything. But however, God has everything. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, thank you from Grand Bassa County. We leave you from Grand Bassa. Let's come back to Monrovia. Hello, how are you? Okay, we missed out on that Monrovia caller. This question, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Good afternoon to the camp.
Go ahead. This is Isaac Woozin, son of KOK. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the recognition. But you know, today's show is so much inspiring. The introduction of this show speaking all about the decision of the broadcast. Like the introduction where they said, if political part is good enough to go to jail, I mean, that's go to jail. If the monthly because of the step in the place, or that we are the point you don't do the thing that you do not the punishment. I've been sure about that because it's somehow dissolving our country. Well, we prepare ourselves a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the news for them to survive. Yeah, okay.
Thank you. We leave you. Let's take the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Oliver Khan. We have said time of our number. That Mr. Walker will go down in history as one of Liberia's most terrible leader ever to exist on planet Earth. To see the old man doing what he doing to this country when we were being told during the time of campaign that he was to be a leader that will waste the people money. He would not be living in luxury. Today you see his son on a yacht in Dubai with all the different colors of girls enjoying the Liberian poor money on poor parents who have been broken down in Virginia and down at Negro Town. People cannot even send their children to school. Family are going to bed with hunger. Joseph Burger and his family are enjoying our money. Then they're going after Wimbledon Pay because Wimbledon Pay has turned to become one of the more voice in the country, telling Joseph Burger, I will not bow down to your golden image. And for some reason, Joseph Burger still befitting to let it go because he's somebody who does not want to dare to his tomb. But you see, this is the way dictators are grown. Joseph Burger has become a dictator. He's so dictatorial to the extent that nobody can stay in the way of Joseph Burger as the way he's proceeding. What is going on now in Cameroon? I believe that Joseph Burger is capable of doing something like that in Liberia. But if he do dare try, only the angel from heaven will save him. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? Hello? How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
How are you? Go ahead.
I'm fine. This is my recording from 10th Street.
Go ahead.
How we get here? How we get here? One said I said one said how we get here? Why have we done that all his partnership on your Baka? That he sent your Baka to be to take special web Liberian people. I saw the video for his son in Dubai. I couldn't get over a KOK. When you want to dance to the devil, he will not sack you. But when you refuse to dance to the devil, he will sack you. Why are we holding? Oh God. Iran is it. Thank you for informing, but Iran is okay, we the woman then. No way that they can put a police better than me. The moment I listen to the letter, I knew exactly what happened this time around. They were not full with the police better than better better than. They were not loud with the woman then.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Mary from 10th Street. We leave you. We talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Okay, let me see. We're hearing to Princess.
Good evening, my brother.
Spencer, I mean Johnson.
Go ahead, Lawrence Spencer from the ANC. Listen. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Khan. You know, Waka, look, let the old lady before me say, I think God using Waka to teach the library board lesson, especially the ones that were in the cool water on September 7 of 2023, deceiving themselves, saying that Waka airful of gangsters were coming to level the country. So, I mean, like we said yesterday, Waka is going to looting space. Okay? I mean, not the Ryan Sayani to tell you that Waka is going after people that got more in the government to figure out. Look at people to get guys. Same day, brother, when I report in a bang in from one corruption allegation to another, he did a work of corruption. The Chinese national, all the weekend was, I mean, the guy was on camera, crying woe of the Dugle guy. I mean, scraping his making of the resources. Why is Bagada taking action? The other men were internal affairs. Who they were going to kill Parabu, the immigration men, because Parabu start to him, were charging people into Foya to Mumbai. I mean, today he is an internal affair when he used over 400 plus, I mean, $1,000 United States to renovate the office. They use only 200,000 to renovate the whole internal affair compound, but they made you 450,000 to renovate the office. But friendly human being is staying in the government. So when you see Baka try to cosmetic inside the square in corruption, then they are the old men, that's serious. And when we see, I mean, these news calls who call themselves some put on Facebook trying to check me how the Baka is really this serious, it's a pity. It's a pity. Look, for me, I will consistently, whenever I have the opportunity to join your line, call for the opposition to stand up. Baka is taking the country in the budget, and we may not even have the country to carry the election 2029 without care for the way Baka is proceeding. Baka souls are exporting the country. They are being alleged of partnering with the drug cartel. So everywhere they have become so much. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. But thank you for the opportunity, guys.
Okay, thank you very much. Lawrence Spencer from the youth wing of the ANC. Let's talk to this other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good, my bro. Take your time. There is nothing to say, Leza.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to official spokesperson for the Liberation movement. You choose two topics. Let me be brief. The first one is that I want to ask question. What happens when let's say development? And the first question, you got to put a real development now. And the development is very well. Who started it? Who built God? We pay for it because we are from the power minister didn't say it. That we are start for it and pay for it. So, I want to say about the women pay. But we are in the result. You know, the good is that we said the corruption, you know, all the corruption. But the way the man is corrupt, the brother is corrupt. This man, I don't take my time position to look at him now. And that's why we step it back. The man pay the poor and stay paying them. They are trying to be there for payment for him. That's corruption. So the brother, bring power, they power, they say benefit. They bring the power, they bring the people to go to bed every day. That corruption will be there. You have to start corruption for yourself. Hey, what do you start doing for yourself? Go after. But the brother is corrupt, they say, no, you can't do that. They say, corrupt, and that is not corruption. You don't have time, get now. I want to go to go down and pay. Because that money is coming to the country. The 10 million will put out in the budget. I don't know, listen. They want to put the 2 million in the budget, then I don't know what to do. They will share it. The speaker, the person, whatsoever. The other people that will learn a lot. That corruption is that. They put them for power, they're corruption. Look at this.
Okay.
The top opposition in the top ministry in the conductor. And then the back of that you are doing that. The corruption, I think that the platform against God. I think you're doing that corruption. Somebody
Thank you. Thank you very much, William Wu. We leave you. We take Dr. Man CC. Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you. Dr. Man CC, go ahead. Let's hear you quickly. No time. Okay, I think she's unavailable. Let's leave Man CC and go to this other line and talk to this person. Go ahead quickly. No time. We gotta go.
Thank you very much, my dear brother KOK, and thanks to my brother sister Elisa for the work that you guys do for our beloved country, for the recognition for the public and pocket Robert. And I join you this evening for our unknown destinations. You know, KOK, you said it very emphatically and categorically that Mr. Barker is unsure of fighting corruption. And some of us, we are not fools. If the guys from all broadcast are fools, we from the city are not fools. We are very sophisticated to understand the happening of our beloved country. You can get people around you that is important into corruption, and you live in there, then you protecting them. Then you go after people that will not pay. Then you think you are a very serious man and some person Mr. Boga. That's not your way. That's Mr. Boga start for himself and fire himself. And Mr. Boga tell people where you took money from the building, come to million in over. And living one long 2 days ago, a parasite, a complete parasite. Have you tell you where you took money from the building, 100 million, come to million in over? The job, profit is a show race. But I can tell you, come to the now. Therefore, the incompetent EA will be put out of the presidency. Thank you.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to Man Sisi quickly. Go ahead, Man Sisi. Let's hear you. Then we'll go wrap up to go home.
And you say to Alexa also, how you do my children?
We're great.
Yeah, this is Man Sisi. I'm calling my book to home on Cairo time here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, also you said it off. If you're not dancing with the Buccaneers and the Zoconiers and the Zacaniers, you will not wait in the government. Trust me. So long you speak out, they will go after you. Let me take you back a little bit. The man who told the people that were working in the kitchen, the people what say, why can't government breaking jobs? From the executive to the lower men, they should stop. Then they will fight the jobs. You are here when the men sack the man. You are here when you move the man. You say, what man say government breaking jobs?
That's
the man
right.
will tell you the man for the truth.
That's right.
He said, no, so long you told the people that we're breaking jobs, we have to let you go. When you're supporting the government. And he brought a own picking. That will be hard things. When they take their job, they will get exposed to a lot of kids to go down and get the town hall. You see who's super here? So when I'm saying, what's that? So they see that too late. That's why I'm drafting tomorrow. That man's squeeze flow. Even Eddie, and says into Eddie, you are proceeding wrongly. Eddie put it down. So you forgot to what you do is correct. Let him go ahead. Anybody that will speak to your power to the government, they will put you down. They will say you corrupt. So you tell what man do, you put it down. Then they tell them, what woman pay, the other woman pay, or egg they pay, or what kind of egg they window. Then they tell what you did. Then they tell the people, why you come, they tell the man, say, oh, they put it man now. Well, I know this one, the people I know about. Then they tell, so when you say to them, Zonko and Zonki government, you will go back to your home, what's out there? Well, I no job, well, I no pay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Man Sisi from Claratown. We leave you right there. We go in search of the last caller. Then we call your day on today's edition. What is the name? Where do you join us from, sir? Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, KOK. What's up, Alexa? I want to say good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Otis Barkley. I do join you from Montana Street.
Go ahead, Otis. Let's hear you, my brother.
Thank you for the topic question. You know, the deceitfulness of Joseph Newman Puerca, who is sitting in our presidency, is very bad for this our society. The people push on rescue. Mr. Kumi said nothing. Alessandro using our public platform to respond to Kumi. Well, I think every day we are going through the same thing in this country. Joseph Newman Puerca, when you are not in your interest or working in your interest, you want to work in the interest of the Liberian people, we will get rid of you. But when you still and you are connected, you don't have nothing to say. Yeah, brother, this is so deceitful for our country. Yeah, thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
One more freedom, when they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they kill their time, they change their mind. When they kill their time, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of rescue missionaries are they?
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroy our country.
This song was done by Caesar Gata, a Bassa King, a Bassa King singer. This reminds me of my brothers Abu Sharif and Hagar Gunda, Freedom Money Rise. But again, like it is, what kind of liberators are these people? What kind of rescuers are they? When they want to have one small susu cat on the other side for themselves and the other susu cat for the country, woman said no, they sack the man. Alexa, we got to go home. Send it that way. Is here to pay people money and other stuff. We got to go home.
We'll be back here on tomorrow's This.
Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye bye.